Welcome to Mystic Moons. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're going to take a trip on our psychic space shuttle. We're going to find out, we're going to go over to up into the stratosphere above Washington, D.C., the White House. A lot of questions have been asked about the recent events in the last couple of weeks. Very strange, very strange, very strange. And we can't seem to get a correct answer out of reporters working for the usual organizations. So now let's take matters into our own hands. So subscribers, thank you for joining. People who just come in, thank you for joining. And let's just go there. Let's go to the ether, the world of the spirits, and see if we can get some help about our earthly terrain, our earthly habitat. Just what's happening with this return of Joe Biden, who seemed to be quite ill, quite ill. I mean, even his brother Frank said, we just want to have a quiet time to enjoy the time we have left to be with. And there was so much, it's such a two-faced, opposite direction. Things happened last week and the week before, before his return, before he left and after he returned. And he was supposed to be, rumors fly, statements. He was at the hospital, he was this, he was that. And people wonder, is it really Joe Biden who returned to the White House? Skin tone, bruise on the side of his face, lack of direct gaze into the camera, raspy voice tone. And also, too, no one has actually said, well, I haven't noted anyway, how Joe Biden seems to speak with more clarity, less fumbling, seems to have a better grasp. So we have to ask ourselves, did Joe Biden's double, with a silicone mask, bodysuit, etc., is that really Joe Biden? So let's do a quick poll and see, is this Joe Biden? Joe Biden, is that really, really you or not? Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, is this you? Is this really Joe Biden? Some people said he was even taller. He grew some inches. I mean, it's not hard for a talented person to mime anybody. We have theater, we have actors, we have makeup artists, we have everything. We have a Disney those robotic dinosaurs and things. I mean, we have holograms, we have everything. We have AI, we have reality. And then too, when someone talks and they're moving themselves in some sort of rhythmic way and blinking and doing all the human gestures, sometimes you try too hard when you do animation and CGI. You try too hard to make it seem realistic. And even today, you'd have to ask yourself, what is real? We have to say, what is real? What is real? Did we see a real Joe Biden? So let's take these 4 cards, random cards, and let's try and get some intel about, was it Joe Biden's double? Was this theater that that we are engaging in right now? The first card we have is the Fool, fitting this question that we asked. A double, the Fool. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea to have an impersonator. Could be more entertaining than the real Joe. Or something more sinister. Oh, and two Ace of Pentacles. 2 of these Whoops, I'm flying around. It just can't even look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And we have the Fool. It's almost as though you nailed it. Almost as though Joe Biden's double being in the White House is right on cue. It's the cue ball. The Ace of Pentacles, with the Ace of Wands, and here's the Ace of Pentacles. It sounds quite positive. Temperance. Temperance. We all know that Joe was not about being a little bit here, modesty, and a little bit here, a little bit there. If the story wasn't glammed up enough, he would make it up. No. Well, this is two major arcana and two crystal aces. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it does seem suspicious. It does lend itself. It says, hold on, don't go so far yet. With temperance, slowly, a little trickle here, a little trickle there. But we have the Fool. Kind of iconic, ironic. That we have the Fool with this question. Playing whatever role is necessary. Being able to fit. Theater. I can take this as theater. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. It's almost as though you nailed it. That put a pin in a pin. That was like, good idea. You can't deal with a real Joe, get another Joe. Must satisfy the masses. And the Ace of Pentacles. Prophet. There is that war chest of that Biden did accrue for his 2025 run. That money bags must be secured by all attempts. All attempts. When you have that much millions, it's very, very, very tempting and very, very hard to let that go. You don't get that kind of money every day. You don't get that kind of money hardly at all. I don't even know if we really have to. Let's just look at this temperance. What's the basis of this temperance? I think the Fool says it all. The Ace of Wands says it all. The Ace of Pentacles says it all. Let's just look at this trickle down thing. We do know that people do use doubles. They use actors. Okay. Now we have two cards for this temperance. Magician. A magician under this temperance. Two major arcana, big time, big players. And an upside down emperor. Not very smart. Not very smart. Upside down emperor. I would say that this would prove that this is not the. This was not. This was deceptive. This was deceptive. I would say that yes, it's a strong possibility that we did have an actor. And Joe Biden has not returned. This is someone playing his part. It's a strong with the Fool. The Fool. The two aces, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And we have temperance. And we look at the major arcana with the two aces. And we have the magician, theater, 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 and we have the upside down emperor, inverted, inverted. On this reading, I would say the spirits have said that there is very likely a strong. The spirits have said yes, it was not him. The spirits have said, I'm just relaying the message. The spirits have said that it is not Joe Biden in the White House. All right, thank you very much. Let's get back and let's just take off again. And to my subscribers, thank you. For my people who just listening to this, thank you. If you have any comments, please add. Please share your comments and feelings about this. What the spirits have said, with this strong three major arcana, the Fool, Temperance space is the inverted Emperor and the Magician. The inverted Emperor and the Magician. It was not Joe Biden. The Emperor, I would take that as his, and the Magician. It was theater. Theater. All right, so thank you very much, and until again, we will solve these mysteries with the help of the spirits and the ether and our collective psychic energy. Until we go to the next mystery that we have doubt or we need some exploration about. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.